Hey everybody, it's Jeff with the Excavator channel, and today I have taken spec, loaded it up on the nice little landscape trailer, which is one of the benefits of having a micro excavator, and I'm here at my buddy Rick's house, and we're going to be doing a little work around his house with it, so I wanted to show you what it's capable of and how easy it is to transport this thing. And you know, I don't want to get all weepy on film, but I got to tell you, when you have a friend that's been with you through thick and thin, you just don't mind doing, you know, anything for them. And if I ever find a friend like that, I'm going to absolutely help them with this excavator. But today we're at Rick's house. So Rick, why don't you show us what you're doing?
Sounds good. All right, Jeff. Well, thanks a lot for bringing the machine over. I'm impressed. How it fits right on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy. And pulling it with the Mercedes. I like it.
So what do we got going today that we're going to work on?
Well, I got two different projects, Jeff. One, we could probably stop over here. One's going to be on that side, and the other one's going to be on that side,
okay.
At the back of the yard.
Let's check out the first one.
So we'll take a gander back here. Nice big wood pile. Look at that. Cut a bunch of trees down. They were dead, of course, and split it and all that good stuff. But back here, I get a lot of water. And so the left side of my shed, I'd like to put some type of French drain in. Of course, There's a lot of junk over here, so I haven't even moved anything yet. So I'd like to, and you can see kind of how the water pushes out the back. It'd be nice to do some type of French drain right here, Jeff.
All right.
I'll move all this stuff out of the way, throw all this junk out of the way. This is kind of my junk pile of stuff that ends up being in the woods. So I'll clean that up, French drain out the back. I'm really looking just to dig it right now, and then I can do the gravel and the rest of the stuff.
Easy. What do we got over here?
All right, back to the other side of the yard. I'm assuming we can't dig that, but I don't know. Maybe this.
Hey, we'll give it a whirl.
And then.
Okay, so here is where we're going to be digging. And as you can see, this is the absolutely perfect spot for the MB500 because we don't have a lot of space there. So a bigger excavator may not fit. No problem for this one.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's dig a trench.
Jeff, how deep do you typically dig?
Well, I'm thinking if you're going to do just a French drain, we're going to start higher here and then it'll just kind of slope down.
Slope down, yeah.
So,
and it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
We don't have to have a ton of fall.
No.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how we do.
Sounds good. I was going to say, it might be a lot of stumps in here.
We got a tree root there.
Yeah.
We definitely got a root.
Yeah.
Try to get it exposed.
Oh, that's why you use the method right there.
Hey, look, Rick, is that an old dog fence right there?
Yeah, which we don't use anymore.
Oh, okay.
But you're 100% right. That used to be the dog fence back in the day. Let me go get a better angle here.
There we go. We ripped through it.
You know, the nice part is, when the boom swings like that, I didn't realize what you'd use that for. But in tight corners like that, that's why. trench up here, maybe about 15 feet of it, and then maybe we'll do that first. That's gonna be your easy.
Let's do this one. I'm right here. Just going to get this one last side here. That was a son of a gun. Before my memory card ran out of space over here, this is what I accomplished, getting right up close to this barn, digging through here, ripping through these roots, and taking it right out here so we can get his French drain in and get some water away from that barn base. Did this in probably 20 minutes. That was nothing. So perfect example of where this one came in handy. Could I have gotten my big one through here? Not sure. But that side boom swing came in handy. We're digging, throwing the dirt because you couldn't really swing the cab against the building. So that was nice. So did dig the trench over here, pulled out a stump, and that probably took us about maybe 2.5 hours, not working continuously. Okay, so I just completed trenching. We have some memory card issues, so had to delete some files. Didn't realize we'd run out of space, but hey, I'm new at this. But here's the trench I dug with the mini excavator. I don't know how long this took. I wasn't really keeping track, but I can tell you it seemed to be about maybe 45 minutes to cut in this trench right here all the way through. And then Rick is following up with his bucket and just going ahead and scooping out. They're just trying to make a swale here back so the water can flow. But I trenched all the way, a small incline trench, all the way back to here. About 45 minutes. Didn't encounter a lot of roots, so it really went fast. So, okay, I got spec loaded back up on the trailer. After I work it hard like I did today for a couple hours, I went and Rick had a temp gun. So I shot some temps inside the engine compartment, and the hydraulic fluid was running at 128, cool. The double pump was about 115 degrees. You can put your hand right on it, no problem. And even the top of the exhaust was like 140, but that's the baffle that covers it, the insulated baffle. No big deal. This thing, you do not have to worry about it overheating. It runs cool. It is 90 degrees today. It's blazing hot. Nothing ran cool as a cucumber. So all in all, I think it was a good day, Rick. What do you think about what we were able to accomplish today?
Got a lot done, Jeff, I tell you. You know, what's nice about that thing is when we were doing the trench over there, digging that trench, starting it is the hardest part because the bucket can't really dig, it won't dig.
Right, right.
But if you get a spot to dig and it's got a spot to, it makes it, both those things work great together.
Yeah.
I mean, that was awesome. So, especially now I'll be able to there's a lot of roots around that other one. So, it looks good. I think we did great.
Came in handy, and we got her loaded back up, and so now I'll just run this home. And this little trailer I got from Tractor Supply for about $400 10 years ago, and it hauls 1,600 pounds, and that only weighs 1,200. So perfect size for it, and drives down the road no problem. So, okay, until next time, this is Jeff with the Jeffscavator channel, and are you digging or are you filling?
Okay, and by the way, don't forget the Rickster.